Today we are starting over as a noob with every secret index boost in Brainrot Evolution. Not only that, but we have every single upgrade in the game, the best relics, the best pets, and every single secret Brainrot in the game, including the admin secret. So, we are going to see how fast you can reach max level in Brainrot Evolution. Let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, and go! Okay, as you can see, we are using the admin Brainrot Magiani Takiani, and we have an entire army of Meduse pets. But as you can see, just like that, in 14 seconds, we have already passed the first 3 worlds. Oh my goodness. So we're now in the Trollolero Ocean. But let me explain what the boosts are from these indexes that I was talking about. So, oh wait, guys, I almost forgot. We have to rebirth. Okay, go. That will waste about like 10 seconds there. But we did get the glitch, so we can go and teleport right back to the Trollolero Ocean. What I was going to say... Wait, did it not even rebirth? Okay, there it goes. I was so confused for a second. I've never seen that before. Anyway, I can't even speak. Okay. What I was going to say is the secret index boost is 25% XP, and then the other index boost is in the Nuclearo core. So, we activated both of them before starting over as a noob. So, we have an extra 50% XP. And as you'll notice, we are leveling up so fast. Wait, did it did the thing again. Oh my gosh, wait, we're gonna beat the game in like 5 minutes. Wait, we got the glitch twice because we're leveling up so fast. All right, back to Chocolate Romania. We're using everything at our disposal. No holding back. Look at this. Okay, Giraffe Celeste. And, oh wait, we didn't level up? Oh my gosh, I thought we would have. And if you haven't heard, they buffed the Magiani Takiani so that it hits behind him now. So the Magiani Takiani is officially the best in the game if you're trying to speedrun or do a bunch of damage. But there we go, Speronero Golobero. So in 2 minutes, we have made it to the Nuclearo core. And really quickly, let me show you what I'm talking about for the upgrade. So in here, you can buy the damage and XP boost, which is 25% for each. And as you can see, we most definitely have it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in 2 minutes, 18 seconds, we are already to the Leule, and we've run out of things to destroy. But let me show you our setup. We have all of these Meduse pets, and for our relics, we have only sandcastles. Each one of these is 260% XP boost. Holy. This is literally going to be the fastest you could possibly get max level. I guess we could fight the Tototo. This is slowing us down a little bit though. Okay, 60%, not bad. Oh my gosh. This has to be a world record. Okay. And there goes the Leule. I'm gonna be just yapping this entire video because I have barely any time to think. There's the Trillalero Tralalima. Now, I think we don't even need to go to the Watermelini. So I'm just gonna go and rebirth. Yep, here we go. So did we get the glitch again? Guys, again, because we're leveling up so much, every time it's giving us the glitch. Yep, we are back in Uda de Lippis, and we can just keep going. Oh my gosh, we are actually setting a world record. There's no way we don't. There's the trick track, bada boom. In 4 minutes, we have passed 4 rebirths. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Oh my gosh. There's the Watermelini, and we're almost to Glorbo Heights, and doing it under 10 minutes is wild. What I'm really concerned about is getting to the Bombardino sewer. That is where things get messy. Gets real messy really fast. And if you are wondering what the hitbox of the Magiani Takiani now is, it's basically like the Kiki Coca. So if you've ever used that in your max level, it's basically the same thing. But since the Magiani Takiani has a special ability, you also get the crit, which makes it, even more powerful. Okay, so I believe this should level us up. Yep, and we're out of here. We got to Glorbo Heights in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there we go. Level 61. Dude, how? Okay, and there we go. All right, before I forget, let me just spam these triple XP potions, because that's the one thing that could go wrong. But as of right now, everything has been going smooth as possible. Okay, there we go. There's the Turbo Tres Mule. What I'm really surprised by is they haven't added a relic crazier than the Sandcastle. I feel like it's about time they add a 300% XP relic. I don't know about you guys, but it still blows my mind how long it takes to level up if you're like new new to the game. But we are now 6 minutes in, and we're about to be at the Brainrot Abyss, which is wild. And there it is. All right, there's the Nightmare Sahur in under 10 minutes. As you know, there are now 3 more after this. Oh gosh. The Brainrot Abyss is not too bad. It's just the Bombardino Sewer in Goat Galaxy that's going to be the downfall. My goal is to be to the Brainrot Abyss in, I want to say 8 minutes. I don't think that's too crazy to say. And let's see. There we go. Bruh, you're telling me while I was recording my speed run, the game decides to break and it restarts. Man. Okay, well, my editor is going to insert a timer on screen in the top left, and we're just gonna take from there. Okay, well, wait. There's an event today? Since when is there an event today? Well, we can't let that distract us, but we left off at 7 minutes, and let's see what time we finish at. There we go, 83, 85. Wait, what's going on with the Nightmare Sahur? Bro, that's weird. I think I just got XP for both of them. And he's T-posing. Hey, yo. Okay, there we go. So, we are now in the Brainrot Abyss in under 8 minutes. We now need to get to the next rebirth. All right. It's actually gonna be a little... Is it gonna slow us down? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and rebirth. Wait, we got the glitch again. Every rebirth, we've gotten the glitch. Okay, so we can go right back to the Brainrot Abyss. And so, now, we're just gonna keep on going. Okay, Tucano Banano. Not bad, not bad. Antonio. And we're at level 68. All right, keep on spawning. So I guess they did this big event because there were some bug fixes. And instead of doing like a code, they did a live event. And there we go, the Alessio. All right, now just for the Ketupot, and we'll be in the Bombardino Sewer. Now I'm curious what the next admin is going to be, because if you don't know, there's only one in the game, and we have absolutely every single secret, by the way. So we have a 290% damage boost for our secret. All right, 84%, just one more lap, and we should level up. There it is. And there's the Ketupot. Okay, nice. Now just one more level. Okay, I believe we just passed the 10-minute mark. There will be an official timer on the screen, but according to my calculations, we're about 10 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. So 10 minutes and almost completing the entire game is pretty nuts. Notice how I say almost, because the last 2 worlds will probably take 100 times longer than the rest of the video. It's that busted. All right, we're at 90%. Just one more lap. This will be it. 99, and there we go. Centralucci, Nuclearucci. All right, I believe we just passed 12 minutes, and there we go. Oh my gosh, Lionello Cactuzelli. We got the Spiro. Unfortunately, since we had to restart our game, the Tigrolini Grapefruitoni boss didn't show up. So we could have got a little bit more XP there, but besides that, our speedrun is going fantastic. The only concern I have, though, is getting level 78 right now. Level 78 alone usually takes about like 20 minutes. Oh gosh. But we're almost to the Capibomba Atomica. And 100. There we go. Capibomba Atomica. So we gain about 1% for each one of these. And then the nice thing about the Maggiani Tachiani is we can actually hit through this gate. So as soon as he spawns in, he's gone. Just like that. And then fun fact, you can loop around this way. So, like, the best strategy is to just, like, go in a figure-8 formation. Especially if you have the Maggiani Tachiani, because you can go around like this. And then as soon as they spawn in, they're gone. And we're wiping everything off the map. So we're now at 46%, and we're approaching the 15-minute mark. Okay, and there goes 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, we were able to get all the way to level 76. So we're 1 away from the Crococlat, 2 away from escaping the sewer. And I'm sure you guys are all thinking, there's one thing that could have been done to make this run even faster, and that's doing it on double XP weekend. So if you want to see me do that for a part 2, we can basically cut the time in half. Which, if you think about, we would, I believe, already beat a Goat Galaxy, right? It would be ridiculously fast. I think there's Oh, yeah, we could buy this pet slot. Even though we don't really need it, we now have an extra pet that we can use. So there we go. All right, we've reached 50%. And so we also are about to reach 20 minutes. So if this world alone has taken more time than it took us to get here, the Goat Galaxy is going to be absolutely abysmal. Okay, the weather just ended. I don't know how many crates we got accidentally, but that was still pretty cool that we had that pop up during the video. And we're just now approaching it. Come on. If only this was max level like it was a month ago, but it's not. If it was max level, we would beat the game in under 30 minutes. Oh, dude. But there we go. Come on, level me up. That'll do it. There it is. Bomberclat, Crococlat. So, level 77 and one more. And we get to the max world. Okay. Well, on that note, it's gonna take a while. Because look at this. Just to get even a percent, it's taking us a long time. I want to see how long it takes us to get just 10% of the way there. All right. Boom. We're at 5%. Only 20 more of those and we'll be there. Oh my gosh. Just getting 10% has taken us like, I don't know, 2 minutes. So in order to get 100, that means it's gonna take us 20 minutes. Oh no. And there's 10%. Woo! Just about 2.5 minutes-ish. So we'll probably take 25 more minutes just to get level 78.
A few moments later.
Okay, and there we go. Okay, and so we need to get right on out of here to Goat Galaxy. Oh my gosh. This is taking so long. I thought we were gonna be able to beat the game in like an hour, but obviously that's not the case. Hurry up. Dude, even with all the XP boosts and everything, the Goat Galaxy is still impossible. Look at this. We have the damage and the XP. We got to get to work then. Nothing's stopping us. Ooh, there we go. The Elefantino. Cacasito, Satellito will be next. And then 81. Oh, we need to be 81? I thought it was 80 is what we needed to rebirth. Okay, 81. No problem, no problem. Good thing we have the Magiani Takiani. If we didn't have this good of damage, this speedrun would have been cooked. At least the things here respawn relatively fast. That is a plus, I will say. And then if you're not familiar with the rebirth, the XP boost that you get from that is also insane. So there we go, 95, 97, and there's the Cacasito Satellito. So now just one more and we can rebirth. So again, the official time is on screen, but we've been here for ages, bro. That last level in Bombardino Sewer, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nightmares about that. But if you think that's the worst, just wait till you see level 84, bro. It is bad. Okay, we are approaching 30%, and here we go again. Comment down below if they could add anything else for the secret index. What should they add as purchasable? Would you add like an OP relic? Would you add an OP pet maybe? I think it would be cool if in the secret index, you could get a exclusive secret. Like if you had every other secret, you could claim like the most OP admin or something. Just a thought. I don't know. So in this world, most people struggle with the damage, but since we have all these Medus pets, that's obviously not a problem. Now we're coming across the issue of the XP is also just unbearably difficult. Like, look at this. If we're getting 3% from the Kikikoka now, that means when we get to the next level, we're gonna get like 1.5 and then 0.7 and then 0.35. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it might take hours. I'm not gonna lie to you. And oh, I thought that would be it. There we go. All right, rebirth. Wait, what? What just happened? It glitched, obviously, but it sent us to the Door, and then we went to the Patrone Machina. Well, we now get, what, 500% XP boost? I think it said? Yeah, definitely. There's the Elefantino, the Cacasito, and then the Planetario. Come on. Every single rebirth today has glitched out. If you want to know how you glitch out the rebirth, what you need to do is equip an OP Brainrot, preferably one that can hit a whole bunch of things like the Magiani Takiani, and leave on the auto attack. If you turn off the auto attack, it won't do the thing. So if you're trying to glitch it out, that's what you got to do for sure. But there we go. We are back at the Satellito, and that means we only have, what, 4 levels left, right? Yeah. Okay, and there we go. We are back to the planetario. So, next, as you can see at the bottom, for level 82, we have the black hole Goat. And, oh gosh, in just that 1%, it took us about a minute right there. Imagine we didn't have the Maggiani Takiani. I would not be able to do this right now. Because the only other, like, amazing one with hitboxes like this is the Kiki Koka. And obviously, we don't have that yet. You might say the Malume is good enough, but I don't know. It doesn't have the strength. Because this is 199% stronger than your strongest Brainrot. And then it also has the crit strength. But we are approaching 10%. There we go, 10%. If only I could just spawn in a whole bunch of the Kikikokas, because that's the only thing really giving us that much XP. Even the Turbo 5,000 or 6,000, whatever the number is, they're not giving us barely anything, okay? Run back over, 13%. Okay, we just got the black hole Goat. That took about 15 minutes. And so that means we just have 2 levels left. Let's see how long it takes just to get 1% done with this thing. Oh my gosh, look at this. All of these things have been destroyed, and yet not even 1%. How is this fair? Okay, we just hit 1%. How long is it gonna take to get 10%? We'll find out together. Well, at this rate, I think this one level is gonna take like 30 minutes. You know it's insane when I'm celebrating getting even 1% complete. So there's 3. Okay, finally, 5%.
1 hour later.
Oh my gosh. We finally got the level 83. That took us quite literally an hour. Oh my gosh. Now the question is, how long does it take for us to get even 1% of the Kikikoka done? Please. Dude, look at this. It's not even moving. We need 700 QAD to be max level. That means we need 7 QAD just for 1%. Bro, that is impossible. Luckily, we're almost there, but I need like 12 different secret boosts. Look, we just got 1%. Okay, so that means 1% is basically a minute. So that means we're gonna be here for another 100 minutes. Oh no. Let me focus and maybe we could speed it up a little. Let's see how long it takes for us to get 2%. And 2%. Okay. So literally for that 2%, it took us 2 minutes. We'll be back when we get level 84. But let me tell you, we're gonna be here for at least another hour.
1 eternity later.
Oh, and finally, that took forever. Oh my gosh. So on screen now is the official time that it took me to complete the entire game. And let me tell you, I'm exhausted. I don't know if that was worth it. But now you know how long it takes with max everything to complete Brainrot Evolution. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, on screen now is another video that I think you'll enjoy, so check it out after this one. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!